Hello, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about Murder Mysteries by Joy Swift. So she comes with more than 40 years of experience in designing murder plots and murder mysteries. So you can imagine the kind of quality work that we are going to get in these games. Also, these games have no expiry date. So if you purchase, you play it, and you want to play it again after a couple of years, you can do that because you're going to have access to that forever. So I think that's a fantastic way to present your games to your audience. Also, there are 12 chapters. So these chapters have like a lot of evidence. I mean, I can total up to more than 150 pieces of evidences. It was amazing to go through that. I mean, I actually got a feeling like I'm reading some crime novel with 12 chapters, or I'm watching a TV series based on crime, which is 12 episodes. And I'm playing a role in that, because I'm going through it and I'm the one who's going to solve the murder. So I think that had an added advantage, and I really love that. So let's not spend more time here. I mean, you can definitely check out the link in the description of the video. But let's get into the website and see, once you purchase, what are you going to get. All right, so here we are. So this is the website, and you can take your time to go through the content and check out what is presented over there. But let's go into the main objective of today's video is, if you purchase this game, what kind of interface you get. So I have logged in at the moment, and if you look at this on the right hand side, it says my plots. So when I click on this, I will see that what all cold cases I've already purchased. So I already have these two, and I can select the one which I want. So right now the first one is selected, so that's fine. Just like we know that when we start any kind of investigation, we need to have a notepad with us, or some kind of investigation boards. That's exactly something that these games provide, and I was really very impressed because I haven't seen this in other murder mysteries. So you can edit this, like if I just want to edit this and say, for example, suspect profiles. So I can maintain information on all my suspect profiles here. I can also add, so I can add more boards here, as many I want. I can also edit them. So here it is. I can again edit this board name. So this is basically something that is over here, my investigation. So I can keep it ready if I want to. The first part that I need to start with is the incident report. So I'll just click on this, and this is what tells me about the incident that has taken place. It also gives me an option to view the victim profile. So I'll click on this. Now we have to be very careful. Okay, so we have 12 chapters, and probably it looks like there are victims in each of the chapter. So do not click on all these chapters in sequence, just go for chapter 1. Okay, so when you click on chapter 1 and you click on view profile, you'll get the information about the first victim in this murder mystery cold case. Okay, so be very careful about that. Again, please do not move on to the other victim profiles. After you look at the victim profile, oh, okay, this person is the one who's probably murdered. Go to chapter evidence. Okay, go on to chapter 1 evidence. So when you click on that, now you will know that this particular chapter has got so many evidences, like newspaper clippings, you have some photographs, letters, you have video footage. You also have a suspect profile. So if you look at this, I can see that there are 2 suspect profiles here. So what I can probably do is I can just select a board. So we had 2 boards, right? The first one was suspect profiles, and then we had created another one. So I'll just click on suspect profiles, and I'll add to the investigation board. So when I come back here, look at this. I can see that this is reflecting here, so I can either delete it or I can keep it. I can also open and zoom it to see the content, and which is very nice, I feel. So then I can go back to the chapter evidence. I can go back to chapter 1, and I can continue reading, accordingly. So that's how this looks like. I mean, let me just go back here and look at this. So there are like 12 chapters. So you can click on this in sequence. Now that's the ideal way of playing this. However, what I did, rather, I wouldn't say it's a recommendation or something. After I completed chapter 1, I made my own notes, and I felt, okay, this is what my conclusion or my observation is. And then I went to chapter summaries. So if I click on chapter summaries, you will see that after all the chapters there are some spoilers. So what I did as a fun element, I went through all these three videos for chapter 1 and I tried to compare my notes with what has been suggested. So it's totally your call whether you want to do it or not, but I enjoyed doing that. It's like, having multiple people, thinking about it, and that's how I did that. And then finally, when you're done with all the 12 chapters, right, like you complete your evidences, you complete your chapter summaries, you go to my investigation and you submit my report. So I have already played this before, so I may not have the details about the questionnaire, but if you're doing this for the first time, you'll have a kind of questionnaire which you probably have to answer. So that's it. I mean, that's very straightforward and very simple. And there's a lot of evidences. I mean, you saw in chapter 1 there are so many evidences. So even if like I go to chapter 2, you can see that there are so many evidences, right? So you can like solve each chapter per day over the weekend, or you can spend like a couple of minutes every day while traveling to your work or coming back home. And I think that's pretty interesting. Okay, so I'm back. So I hope you like the video, and definitely try it out. And if you like it, go ahead and purchase the game. I can like assure you you're going to have an amazing experience. So thank you so much for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.